An ideal zoology applicant is somebody that comes to Leeds with a real enthusiasm for learning about the diversity of animal life from all different perspectives.
You need to sit down in a lecture and think, wow, this is really interesting. Who wrote this article?
Looking at grand societal challenges, anything from food security through to conservation.
You need to be engaged in the subject.
I knew I wanted to do zoology by the time I got to sixth form.
It had all the evolution aspects and it had all the physiology of animals, which is everything that I was sort of interested in.
I went to a talk by my current dissertation tutor and she just sold it to me. Literally thought that's exactly what I want.
We start off with a fundamental core zoology programme.
And then second year, our compulsory modules are more specifically animal related rather than plant and microbe.
By the third year in particular, we give the students freedom to choose between a whole breadth of modules, from the small genetics, human genetics, through to the whole population and conservation biology side of things, so they can tailor their own degree. Clearly, when you come straight from A-level biology, you may not know whether your passion lies in zoology or genetics, etc.
You can always switch to something else that you think might be a lot more suitable.
And we make that as easy as possible.
So at the end of this year, I could easily switch to ecology if I'd want to do that, but I'm sticking with zoology, so.
Some people are very certain from the very beginning that what they want to do is pursue a career in research, zoological research, and those are the people that might apply immediately for our M.Biol course.
Which basically means I do 4 years rather than 3 years of my course, and I come out with an integrated master's.
And that fourth year is entirely research focused, so they would join a research lab and do a very big independent project there. Leeds has got one of the largest biology departments, and the zoology degree programme is taught by experts in the area.
Half the time students don't realise you're speaking to someone who's big in that field that are teaching you.
All of the staff teaching you will not only teach according to their specialist area, but we'll be doing active research. They'll be at the forefront of that.
It's their research, so that's what they spend their life doing. It really comes across in your lectures.
In order to deliver that state-of-the-art teaching, we have an excellent suite of teaching laboratories run by our highly skilled technical staff. We have excellent e-learning resources, and that gives us immense library access, not only to your core texts, but through to all those original research papers that you'll start accessing in your final years. Studying organisms in their natural habitats is a crucial part of the journey of training as a zoologist. And one of the ways in which we do this is through an exceptional opportunity to take a field course in each of the years of study, ranging from marine zoology field course down in South Wales through to the extremely arid regions of Spain, through to a game reserve in South Africa.
What I did enjoy about the field course is a lot of the researchers, whilst they were there helping us, they were carrying out their own research, which was really cool to see what they were actually doing.
And it felt like you could speak to the lecturers and the postdocs as like actual people almost. They weren't just sort of white coats in a lab.
It's a real opportunity to see and help them develop their approach to science. And of course, it's a great social experience and a real opportunity to get to know the students well and their careers and aspirations.
I don't think there's any other sort of university like Leeds. It's very unique.
There's just so much to do, and you'll find things that you didn't even realise that you wanted to do.
I feel like I'm prepared to go in sort of any career. You learn sort of fundamental skills, you learn technical skills.
There's a lot of work, but it's also very enjoyable, especially if you're passionate about your subject.
I'm believing in myself a lot more. I'm pushing myself, challenging myself.
Put it all together and it's great.
So yeah, just go for it.